Hi, library friends. Welcome to Overdue Conversations with the Library Ladies. I'm Lonnie Smith, WCPL's Outreach Manager.
And I'm Kylie Lumdar, WCPL Marketing and PR Manager.
This is your cozy corner for all things books, brews, and all the buzz from our favorite place to read, learn, and connect, the Williams County Public Library.
So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's dive into today's stories and events.
Okay, Kylie, so what is the big story for this week? What is the most exciting event we got going on?
Well, a big event that is happening is actually going to be an ongoing program through the month of July, and that is Stryker Library's Author Illustrator program. And it ties perfectly into the summer reading theme of Color Our World. It is a program they've done before, and it was so well enjoyed that they had to bring it back.
I love that.
Yeah, so what it does is they take children book illustrators that are very popular, and then you go through and you learn the different type of techniques that they use, such as like watercolor, character drawing.
What an interesting and informative program, too, because I've never even thought about the different ways that children's books are illustrated. So how fun, with hands-on and someone kind of walking you through that. Is there specific ages or?
Yes, so it's for 2nd through 6th grade, and the dates are July 9th, 15th, and 22nd, with the programs all at 1 p.m. And you do need to register to attend.
I love those programs that repeat, so you can, kind of get your feet wet the first time, and then the next time you go, you're a little bit more sure of yourself.
Yep, and each session will be a different children's illustrator, so you'll be learning a new technique. And the ladies at Stryker are so artistic. They're going to be amazing to work with and teach you all these different techniques.
Absolutely. Well done, Stryker. That sounds like a great program. And again, this is for anyone in our Williams County Public Library system. So even if a program is not in your town, you're still welcome to go to it. You just must register with that library if necessary.
And you can register at mywcpl.org. All right, so we have some interesting coffees today. We stopped by Bigby. Lonnie, what are you drinking today?
Well, I chose something I've never had before, and I think you did too.
I did.
So I'm trying the Butter Bear, and it's caramel and butterscotch from Bigby, and I got a hot because I like my flavored coffees to be warm most of the time, especially to try them out, and I love it. It's very sweet. It's very rich, but it is delicious, and I will be going back to Bigby's for another.
And I tried out, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's their campfire-themed drinks, and it's the cold foam version. So it's very delicious. It has like this little graham cracker topping, kind of like a s'more.
Ooh.
Very delicious. And while we're sipping, we're going to be talking about what we're reading.
Sipping and reading, that's
Absolutely.
what we do.
Absolutely. So, Lonnie, tell me, what are you reading right now?
Well, I'm reading Weird Sisters, as we have discussed, but the reason why it's taking me so long is I'm a little absent-minded.
Yep.
So I went home for the weekend, and I forgot my book at work. So what do when you're, home on a beautiful weekend? You go to your bookshelf. And I chose to read Nancy Drew and the Haunted Showboat this weekend.
I love that.
I hadn't ever read it, and I bought it at our book sale during the Jubilee, and I thought this is a perfect time for me to read this book.
I collect editions of the old Nancy Drew books, specifically the ones with like the yellow covers.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I read so many of those as a kid. They're my favorite series, so I've been collecting them over the years, and whenever I'm at a garage sale or a book sale just for my daughter to read one day. But I definitely have some favorite ones as well. The one with the sapphire was one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yes.
I really like the Mystery at the Lilac Inn.
Yes, I have that copy if you want to read it.
I love it. Yes, please. But yeah, so I enjoyed a Nancy Drew novel, and I want to tell everyone out there, you don't have to just read the adult fiction if you want. You can put your toe back into your childhood and pick up a Nancy Drew, a Hardy Boy. We have choose your own adventure novels at the library, so you can do the Oregon Trail choose your own adventure.
Oh, that's fun.
I did. What are you reading?
Well, I did read some adult fiction.
Hey.
I actually started reading Outlander, so I'm very excited about that. I've gotten only a couple chapters in, but I'm really enjoying it so far because I really wanted something that was very descriptive on the setting and just something that really like puts you into the book.
Yeah, some escapism. I want to go visit Scotland for a while.
Right? Me too. So far I'm very much enjoying it.
Good.
And it's a big book, so I will be reading it for a while.
It is a big book. Have you seen the show?
Yes, I watched some of it. I have not watched it all, but that was one of the reasons I was like, I really like the characters. And like I said, I just wanted something that had such a setting base.
Well, and if you've seen the show and you like the show, you know there's always more in the
Exactly.
book, so why not go deeper in? Yeah, great. I read Outlander, but I had to listen to it. I couldn't make the sound of the names for some of those people and some of the places. It just wasn't making sense to me. So I switched over and listened to it. Now, I listen to it on Hoopla, but we at WCPL have many ways to listen to audiobooks if maybe a print version isn't for you. You can use our books on CD. You can use Hoopla or Libby on your phone. But we also have devices for those of you who don't want to use your phone or don't want to use a CD player, and they're called playaways. And what they are is it's an entire book on a device, kind of like an iPod was, where you have about 6 buttons on it. You can press play, fast forward, and the whole book is right there. You connect your headphones to it. There's a lanyard that goes around your neck, and away you go. I have a lot of my Books to Go patrons that use those, and that way they can try an audiobook without having to be, right next to their boombox.
That's amazing. And through Playaway, another service that we have is actually the kids' launch pads.
Ooh.
Yes.
I've seen those. I have not touched those. Have you used them?
They're really great for kids. So I've definitely checked them out for my kids. And what they are, so basically Playaway came out. It's almost like a tablet, a kid's tablet.
Okay.
And then it's already preloaded with like STEM activities a lot of the time. So science, technology, math. Some of them are completely, you can learn about animals, different.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, or history. Some are history based. So they're preloaded with different activities, games, and then also learning materials for the kids. So they're great to take on vacation, I can tell you that.
Yeah, that would be so nice.
Yes, if you have a long car ride for a road trip,
and you don't have to worry about what they're tapping on because it's all a learning.
Exactly.
That's really amazing. What a wonderful service. Do we have those at all of our branches?
Yes, every location has them, and you can place a hold on them at mywcpl.org.
Nice. What wonderful services the library provides. There are things being added all of the time. So if you have a need, please come talk to one of us. I'm sure we have something that can help, or we can put you in the right direction. Okay, what is next on? Is it
Lightning round?
Lightning round of events. Okay.
Yes.
Gather up your newsletter. Again, also available at the Y and Endless Creations. Okay, lightning round of events. Here we go. The first one is at Bryan on Saturday, July 12th at 11 a.m. We are having a story time at the amphitheater.
Ooh.
So come on out to the amphitheater Saturday, July 12th at 11 to have a story time with us.
And then speaking of Bryan, that same day, Saturday, July 12th at 10 a.m., we're going to have a messy art day at the library with a pendulum painting.
Oh, fun. Okay, then on to the local history center. How to Clean Tombstones, Saturday, July 12th at 11 a.m. So that is a busy day.
Yes, this one is actually the local history center program is going to be at the Fountain Grove Cemetery.
Oh.
Meet at the mausoleum, and you must register for this program.
Okay, so step 1, register. Step 2, go to the mausoleum on Saturday, July 12th at 11 to meet up with Jared.
Yes, our local history manager, and learn how to clean tombstones.
Yes.
All right, and then Edgerton, they're going to be starting weekly Friday movies. And those are going to be showing at 2 p.m. with the movie on July 11th as Bolt, July 18th, Spirit, and July 25th, Horton Hears a Who.
Over in Eden, they are having weekly story times on Wednesdays at 10:30, and they get free ice cream.
Yum.
I know. So go to Storytime in Eden on Wednesdays at 10:30 and get your free ice cream.
And then also, Eden is going to be having their epic library lock-in, which is going to be so much fun. That's on Friday, July 11th from 5 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. And that's for 3rd through 6th grade. You have to register for that program. It's an event going to be filled with so many games, hide and seek in the dark, crafts, music. pizza. You don't want to miss out.
Oh, that is going to be a great time. Up in Pioneer, they are having their book club meetings on Monday, July 7th is the Silent Book Club at 5 p.m. and Happy Bookers at 6 p.m.
And then Stryker is going to have the Play-Doh party on Thursday, July 10th at 1 p.m.
West Unity is having Dogman Day Wednesday, July 9th at 1 p.m. Watch the movie and check out some Dogman books.
And then also you can make slime at West Unity for Slime Day on Thursday, July 10th at 1 p.m. That's going to be so much fun.
Well, that is all of our events. Once again, if you have missed any of these, please go to our website at mywcpl.org. Under events, you can filter by the branch of your choice. And as always, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.